Hi everyone, today on Hello Susan, I'm getting ready to start a new journal. I guess the last one I made was for my granddaughter, and I haven't showed that to you yet. I have videoed it, and I'm getting it edited, and that's going to come up near Mother's Day. I thought that would be just the perfect time for it. But this one that we're doing now is called Shabby Purple. And that includes my Hello Susan Shabby Purple Digital Kit. I also am using a few pages from Terry's Paper Treasures, and her digitals are called A Cup of Tea, Please. And I used maybe 3 of those. Since I'm doing mostly purples and touches of blues, hers was mostly had a lot of pinks in it, so I wasn't able to use the whole kit. But I did pick out the ones with purples, and I'm able to use that, and I just love them. You did such a great job, Terry, and thanks so much for sending them to me. Okay, well, these are just some of my ideas that I've got going. The first thing I want to show you is that I'm going to make it a small journal. So I'm using an envelope, and it's a 9x6 folded in half, and this is what size the journal will be. Looks pretty big right there, but it's only going to be 6 inches this tall and 4 inches this tall. But it's going to be packed. I've got 23 pages printed out fronts and backs, so that equals to 92. So it's going to be a pretty full journal. And I am thinking about this. I took another envelope. And here, let me zoom out a little bit. I'll zoom back in when I start showing you the papers. This is just going to take a second. Okay, so I folded it in half, but I also created a lap right there, and a flap. And I think what I'm going to do is I folded it in half, because what I want to do is I want to glue this here. So I'll cover the whole, make the cover, and before I do the insides, I will glue this, so then I can cover that up with the inside, so that we can have a flap that opens up here. I think that's going to be fun, and then it just gives me more place for pockets and things, and it'll open up this way too. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about for the cover. This is the trim that I purchased for the cover, and I'm going to cover the envelope with it. Then I also got this trim that's got the purple flowers, and I'll be using that for pockets and cutting them out, and using this for pages. Lots of that. And then I also went through my stash and got little bits of blue, because as you see when I show the papers, you'll see that it's got some blue in the background. So this trim is blue, and it's got some bangle beads sewed on, but it also has purple leaves. So I think that's going to look pretty. I'm not going to do too much blue, just a little bit. And then here's some trim that's got some little daisies and gold glitter in the centers. It's going to be fun. And then this is an iron-on flower, but I will just use it in places to emphasize some pages. And they're blue. I've got lots more trims and things. It's just, this is what I got out to show you. Okay, let me see if I can go in. So when I print my kit, it's a full-size kit, but what I do is I go to A5. So when you look at your computer, you'll see what size do you want to print. And most of the time you probably have it on letter size. So you just click that little box, it drops down, and then click more, at least on mine. And then there's A5. And then there's a little box that says check this to fill the page, or uncheck it for the size you want. And so I unchecked that box, and that's how I came up with this size, which fits perfectly inside the envelope. Okay, so here's the first page, and as you can see, it's got lots of purple, and then see where I've got touches of blue in the background? That's why I'm doing a few touches of blue. And it's got a swirl around the edges that makes it real dreamy like, and this is called Shabby Purple. And then here's the page, and this is the actual size of the page. I left it a little long because I can fold that over and make a flap, and then that can open up. Isn't it pretty? Lots of places to write or add pictures or draw or whatever you like to do. Just add your own special touches. Love this little bird on this blue flower right there. Well, I do love purple. I love blue too, and I love pink. Those are, I guess, my 3 primary colors that I love the most. And if you combine them all together, then I'm really happy. So this one has a pretty lady in it, and we've got some feminine touches in it. This is the background that comes with the kit. And then it's got the swirls around the edges too. And then this is the ephemera that comes with the kit. And I did exactly the same thing as I did when I printed those. Did it on A5 and unchecked the box. I just love it. Isn't it so pretty? It kind of made me think of Mother's Day. I know pink is a big color for Mother's Day too, but I thought this would be pretty. And see, there's the gloves, and that's the pretty girl. Here's a corset. Now these are the pages that are from Terry's Paper Treasures. She's on Payhip just like I am, so I will put a link to hers. Now I did have to make some adjustments as far as cutting it down and making it smaller, but let me show you how great her pages are. I love these purple flowers with the teacup. I thought that was beautiful. And then here's another teacup that's got some purple flowers coming out. So I thought that would go great in the kit. And then this is one of her backgrounds. So trying to see if it's upside down or not. No, I think it does go that way. No, maybe it goes this way. I'm sorry. Here we go. It's very dreamy. Very dreamy. So you can do all kinds of additions to this. And then there's one more that I'm using from her kit right here. Isn't that wonderful? It's just it's very neutral but very pretty. So I think that's going to make a great addition. Then I printed out this little page, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all these out and make a tablet out of that to put in the journal. Okay, well that's it for the Shabby Purple digital kit and the journal that I'm getting ready to start. Let me go ahead and put the page back out here so you can see it. Okay, thanks so much for joining me today. See you next time. Bye-bye.